Okay. So I want to believe that you all are here for different purposes. Some people are here because they want to learn how to design for themselves. I mean, to use for their business. Some are here because they want to learn how to design so they can do it for others. I don't know why you're here. Some people already know how to design and they still want to know more. Some people don't even have an idea and they are here. So, yeah, this class is going to serve you if you belong to any of those classes, actually. Benjamin, welcome. Catherine, welcome. Regina, welcome. Mike, welcome. All right. So I want to believe that if you are here, then you value knowledge. And I mean, this is the major motivating factor that I've always had towards my training. I love when people value knowledge. And I really need you to know that this class is not a free class. I know you did not pay anything like cash to make it to this class, but it is not free. Why do I say that? Because I am giving my time, which is invaluable. I'm also giving knowledge, which is also invaluable. And from your end, you are also paying the sacrifice of attention and time. So this class is not free in the real sense of it because time is life and you cannot. Yeah, then it's because you value, and that's enough motivation to continue with this. I've done this a number of times, but it's been a while because over time I've already said I was not going to do maybe a free class again, but I got some other feedbacks that made me feel okay, so let's do this again. So welcome once again to this class. So then another thing I'd love to say quickly is how exactly did I even get into wanting to train people in Canva? So I've been designing for a while and I use softwares on my laptop to make designs. So there was a day somebody reached out to me, partner wanted to make a journal, but at that time my laptop, my software was down. I could not design with it. But I've learned to not say no. Yeah. To not say, oh no, I can't do that. So I just told her I'm going to do it for her, right? And then I charged her. And as a matter of fact, I gave her a lot of time frame that okay, I was trying to buy time. And then if I was supposed to design it, it would take me that long and not 24 hours. So when I took that work, that job, I was thinking how was I going to go about it. And I remembered I designed with Canva, something like that on Canva. I mean, I had a model. They sent me a model that I was going to use. It was a really that needed time and critical thinking, right? So my phone and I started trying to make something out of Canva and believe something amazing. I mean, I designed that journal from Canva and it didn't even take me up to a day. I mean, it didn't take me up to a day and I designed something really, really. The feedback from the owners was, and I never knew I could make such a thing with Canva, even though I've been using it before then. And then I tagged them big time for that because it's a journal, it's a 92-page journal. And you are wondering how to even do that in minutes. And that's the beauty of what you want to learn today because that's the ample opportunity Canva gives to you. I could not deliver the job. Oh, she didn't even use time and all of that. So I delayed. And then I deliver maybe after 4 days. So they can know that okay, we paid you and you took. I told you that story to make me know that okay, there were times that students were on strike. Why not just give them this knowledge? They could start making money from it. They don't even need a laptop. They don't need software here and there. And that was how I started, giving this knowledge out to people. And since then, I've heard a lot of students go through it, business people, business owners go through it, and they've started making designs for themselves. So I'm saying this because whatever you're going to pick from this training is going to be dependent on you. On you. If you're going to stay with me and we're going to go through whatever we're going to go through, it's going to really be an amazing experience for you. I have people who all they went through was just a 2-day or 1-day training like this, and with the knowledge they had, I've seen the amazing things they were able to do with it. So it's going to be really dependent on you. It's in this class. Okay. So, but then what am I going to teach you in these 2 days? If you check the landing page that brought you here, you see that I listed certain things. I'm going to be walking you through the app we are going to be using for this design. If you've been using Canva before, can you type on the group? I've been using Canva before. If you have not, just say I've not been using Canva. If you've read about Canva, I mean, you've been using Canva before. Canva is a design tool. It's a design app. Type on the group if you've been using Canva before. Okay. So I'm going to be teaching you how to navigate Canva, how to go about, designing on Canva. I'm going to be touching on the principles of design. I'm going to be telling you why I'm going to do this, because don't take it for granted. Some people, let me see what people have typed. I've been using Canva before. I'm waiting for others. Okay, so no, I haven't heard about it. Okay. I want to learn. Okay, new with the app. Okay, nice. All right. So why do I even want to teach you the principles of design? This is the standard principle that I'm going to be teaching you today. No jokes, right? Some people have access to tools like this, and because they feel like, oh, it's a platform where you can just quickly design something, it's easy, they just jump on the platform and start making designs, and you eventually find that design is not good looking, whack, not nice. Why? It's because design is not about picking this color here, picking that color here, picking this typography, putting it together. There is something called design thinking. There's a way you only need to understand why something has to be some way in a design. That is where principle comes in. You need a principle to guide you through your design, and I'm going to be taking you on that today. I'm going to be showing you making money by designing with this tool. Some people are not here for the money, right? Some people are just here to use that design for their businesses, which is going to save you money. For me, someone still messaged me, wanted to make a design, just a little design. I charged the person 10,000 naira. That's how much a design. Either I do it on my phone or I do it on my laptop. It's not your business, right? You just want me to do a design for you, and if I bring it out well, you're going to pay me my money. So some people are not. So that means if you are coming to me as a business person, I will charge you that amount or more, depending on what you want to do. And then, but now if you can make this design yourself, it means you're saving yourself money, right? So I'm going to also be showing you the features that are available for you to use on Canva. Then the biggest part, which you saw on the flyer that you saw, is I'm going to be showing you how to make like 7 different designs. There are a lot of things, right? But I'm going to be showing you 7 out of these things that you can make quickly in no time, and then you're good to go. And then you can keep developing on this, improving on this design. All right. So some people are still typing all the way from Enugu. I've never designed anything in my life, right? That's very good. That's very good. It's nice to have you around, Esther. So before I jump right into it, why not let me tell you why I am choosing Canva? Because Canva is not even only the graphic design tool you can use on your smartphone. And let me tell you, you can also use Canva on your laptop. In case you just hear me saying smartphone, you can use it. The same thing I'm teaching you, you can use on your laptop. But you know what? I teach people smartphone because of the many peculiarities that come with it, so that you can as well know that you can do this thing on your phone. So I'm going to be telling you certain things you should know. Why should you even be so excited that you're about? And the first thing is the ease of access. I mean, you have ease of access to your graphic design tool. I still design with my laptop fine, right? But when I still used to majorly design on my laptop, I have to be with my laptop to design, and it means that I have to be in a good location. I have to be seated somewhere and all of that. I need to find a proper way or proper place to design, right? I need to be very serious about that. But now on your smartphone, you have ease of access. Your smartphone is almost like the best companion anybody has right now, right? You just take it anywhere. I don't care promotion. Welcome. You take it anywhere you are going, your smartphone. So that means if you can do this major thing on your smartphone, you don't have to be in any position. You can even be in the toilet. Sorry to say that, and you're designing. I mean that, right? You can be with your phone anywhere. People even take their phone to the kitchen. I mean, practically everywhere. You're on the flight, you're in the vehicle. I designed an invitation card about 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to take a transport somewhere to travel. I started that design while I was at the garage, and then I finished it up while I was still in the bus, right when we were being transited to my location. I was there. A woman was even angry that I'm not concerned that people are not coming to the bus, but I was busy doing something that's going to fetch me money. Right there, while I was sitting, when everybody was there shouting, "Oh, people are not here." That's ease of access. I could be in the bus, nobody is disturbing me, and I'm designing what I need to design. I'm like doing it really nice and all of that. Ease of access is why you should learn how to design on your smartphone. Either you're with your laptop or not, you're good to go. Another reason is the availability of resources. What do I mean by that? If I'm designing on my laptop, I'm not trying to compare the softwares on laptop and on phone. I'm not trying to. I'm just telling you the benefit. The thing is, the resources. If I want to design on laptop, right, I have to download my textures from the web, right? Download fonts if I need a new font. I need to download pictures, images that I want to use and all of that. But on Canva, everything is there. I'm going to show you. Everything is there. Your texture is there. Like right inside the app, you can source for all of these things. Your font is there. Your texture is there. Your shapes, every single thing. Icons. If I need to use icon on my laptop, I need to download icons and import them, and all of that. But here, you have everything. Icons, logos, and what have you. I mean, and any color you are looking for is right inside the app. So except you're looking for a particular image or something particular that you don't, maybe it's not common or not, all of that is when you need to maybe bring it external. Or maybe you want to put your own picture. You won't find your own picture on Canva's gallery, right? You have to bring it in. Except for those, I mean, every single thing is there. So as a beginner, it is very, very easy for you to design with these things because you have the tools and resources you need. I'm trying to open your mind to the possibilities on Canva and the amazing things you can make do with it. So that you're a businesswoman, you're blah blah blah. You can quickly do something when you're in your store. You can quickly design something you want to use on your Facebook, Instagram, or anything. Another thing is it is very time saving. Very time saving. I told you I made a nice 2-page journal. I mean, in that little space of time, I could have spent days doing that, but I did that in a little space of time. I mean, if I delivered it after I finished it, those people would have felt I cheated them because of the amount I collected. But I didn't because I used my creativity, right? So it saves you time, and time is money, time is life. Okay, another reason is because someone like me is ready to take you on motivation why you want to learn it. Well, I think it is. Okay, so that's going to be it, and that's one of the reasons why you should learn, or those are some of the reasons why you should learn. Is anybody excited to want to learn tonight? Can I see that? Can you type on the group? Are you excited to learn tonight? Tell me, let me know. Are you excited to learn? We're going to get into it. Roughly, this training is going to be roughly for 2 hours or less because I need to show you what I need to show you if you're ready. I know some people are going to drop off, but I'm ready for those who are ready tonight. Are people typing? Are you excited to learn tonight? Are you excited to learn? Are you excited to learn? I'm expecting your replies. There. Okay, so I see people typing. Someone can't hear me again. Is it general? Can you guys hear me? Please, can you guys hear me? Let me know. Or maybe it's the person's audio. If you can hear me, let me see you. I can hear, okay. Can you hear me? I need somebody to tell me they can hear me. I can't. All right. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay. So there's one more amazing thing I want to tell you. At the end of this training, which is going to be ending tomorrow, I made it 2 days so that I can take my time to show you what I want to show you. At the end of this training, some people are going to be going home with certain things, like just one person, equivalent of over 30,000 naira. Let me know my choice of words before somebody will hold me with it. And something I do after my trainings like this, because sometimes I host this training for hundreds or thousands of people at a go, is that after this kind of training, I know that I've infused in you whatever knowledge I need to infuse in you. I do a mentorship group for some people for free. Again, I don't like free things, actually. I really don't like free things, but then whatever. I do it for free, but I don't take in everybody into it. Not everybody in this training will be there. The last time I did it, I think we're very few in it. And what I do is, so that if you design maybe after the class, you need somebody to review for you, drop it, I review it, and then I do maybe another live session with you guys. I make comments, for a period of time. So then I do it, like I said, for free too. So, but I don't allow everybody to get there. So at the end of this class too, I think maybe about 5 to 10 people will also be having access to that. So you have to be here at that point where I'll be making it open to people so that you can be a part of it, to help smoothing out what you have learned in this class already. Okay, so you want to be, and a very, very important prerequisite is that you have to be this live training, because how do I cope if you are not here and then I'm trying to point your attention to something I've mentioned here? So you need to be in this class if you can ever be a part of that. And I'm going to be taking in just few people. And then I think maybe like maybe another 5 can be going home with. Let me keep it till tomorrow. Okay, don't let me promise yet, but I really want to just motivate you guys to do something for yourself, because you can be pumped up for the training, and after the training, you get busy. In my past training, once in a while I send them messages encouraging them to go back and just design, even if it's 10 minutes per day, just go and design. And some people, after that motivation, they pick it up and then they start designing. So people need motivation. That so I think the baby is joining us because I'm hearing the baby's voice. All right. Thank you for muting the mic. So we are going to get started right now. So what will I be showing you today? I'll be showing you the tool we want to use. I'll be showing you how to navigate the tool. I'll be showing you the resources available for you on the tool. I'll be showing you principles. Please, this is very important. Principles. I don't like when people just design abstractly. My student can attest to that. You need principles to make good designs. Design professionals know this. Don't think people just design for fun, or they just know this should be here or not. Design principle is what you need, right? You need it. You need it. Please pay serious attention to everything I'm going to say, right? But yet, design principle is very important. And then I'm going to probably start with showing you how to make Instagram highlights. Does anybody know Instagram highlight? Because I believe that there are business people here, right? So I'm going to show you how to make those business highlights you see and you're like, how did they make that? And all of that. So I'm going to show you how to make that. Some hair power designs, using templates to design, and a number of things, right? I'm just going to show you. So let's get started. So the tool we are going to be using is Canva. Canva. I'm a Canva freak, right? I just love the ease that comes with it, especially that this generation we don't have time. So I'm going to share my screen with you. We're going to get ready. I need to know you're ready. You're ready? You're ready? Are you ready? Are you all ready? Are you ready? Can you type I am ready? I am ready. I am ready. I can't see you typing, so maybe I'll just wait till you are ready so I can share my screen. So if you don't already have Canva, all you need to do is go to your Play Store and type Canva, Canva, and download Canva. Canva is a free tool. Okay, caveat please. Canva is a free tool. Anybody can use it, but there's a part of there are things you will not have access to on Canva if you don't do their pro subscription. But I'm telling you, Canva is free. You can use it. But there are things, amazing, nice things you will see and you feel like using it. But then you see a pro symbol on it, showing that if you are not subscribed to the pro version, you can't use it. But then Canva is a free tool, so you can download it. And about the pro version, I think I'm going to do something for you guys that can help you. But that, by the way, that could be after the class. So I'm going to share my screen. Once you can see it, let me know. So this time around now, I'm leaving Telegram, so I cannot see you. I would need to hear your voice once in a while to just confirm that you're still with me and I'm still with you. But then I would not want you all to unmute your mic at a go. I might just need some confirmations that I can hear you or I can see you. So once you get to your Play Store, I don't think I need to do that. You are going to see that same logo. So you just download and install it. Once you do that, you are going to find yourself here. You can see it's very colorful, right? And nice. So this is okay. So yeah, a lot of new things. I told you I'm going to show you some new things, right? So a lot of new things are coming up on Canva. Nice. So if you're just here for the first time, Canva is a very nice platform, right? So here is the Canva interface. And I tell my students, there's just about nothing that you can design on Canva. Sometimes I don't exaggerate that, though there are certain things like photo manipulation, those all these stuff that you might not be able to do with Canva, but like major designs, you can do them on Canva. Even some manipulation. A student of mine still did a picture manipulation recently and sent it to the mentorship group, right? So you can do a lot of things. Don't open your mind. You just need to explore this platform. Explore. I need you to download it tonight, maybe after the class. Download it and explore this platform. I'm going to also be mentioning some salient things. Please take note of them. As little as they are, as simple those instructions are, these are the things that can differentiate you. So you can see there are a lot of things. So what are these things that you are looking at? They are called templates. They are called done for you templates. They've been designed by professional designers all over the world, and they are kept here for you to make use of them so that you don't start racking your head and start thinking, oh, how do I design that? How do I design this? Blah, 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 and all of that, right? So a lot of things are here. Facebook posts, stories, all of them in their shapes and all of them in their dimensions. Okay, so there are lot of things here. So this is the first page you meet yourself. That's the home page, right? So I'm going to quickly show you little things on how to navigate your way through. So on top of here, you can see the for you is where we are. If you click on docs, it's going to take you to where you have designs you can use for documents. Can you see nice in case you are an official person, you have an office, you want to make presentation document and you don't want it to be like the regular kind of document, please come here and make something spicy for yourself. So you can see the docs, you can click see all and you see a lot of things, and you don't even have to use it exactly. You can always maneuver that. You see whiteboards. So click on whatever social media I want to make design for social media. Click on social media and it's going to bring a whole lot of stuff for you here. Instagram posts, TikTok, Facebook, WhatsApp stories. I hope you can see that presentation. You have a presentation in your office. You want to go and pitch something, please call me. Oh my God, Canva is an amazing platform. You see videos, you can edit videos here. You can create websites and a whole lot of things I'm not going to be getting into today because yes, we can't even be done with all of that. So that's just a part to Canva. And then I'm going to show you now the resources available on Canva. So all of these things that you saw, they are templates. So if you, for example, see something that you want, or maybe let me leave video now and go back to for you or social media. And you've seen a template and you feel like, okay, I think I'm going to like this template, let me use it. You just need to click on it. So I'm going to click on just one right now. So the reason I'm clicking on it is not to show you majorly. I want to use to show you the resources available here. Okay, so once you click on that, it's going to load up this space that you can see right now. This space, you can see there's a four corner rectangle, whatever. It's called the canvas. It's not called canvas because it's Canva, right? It's normal on graphic design tools. There's a canvas. That's the place where you make the design. All right. So you can see there's a dimension to this already. Amazing and nice looking design. Amazing and nice looking design. Okay, I'm going to be explaining something to you later on why this design is like this. That is what I call design thinking. That's what I call um principles and all of that. So right here, this is the canvas, but now I want to show you the resources available to you on Canva. I told you the other time that you have pictures, images, textures, and all of that. So for example, you already got here, which is your design canvas, and you want to use those resources. What you need to do is click this purple plus button. Guys, are you with me? Somebody please unmute. Are you with me?
Yes, we are with
you.
Yes, ma'am. I want
I
to.
went to the purple button, and what do I have here? I have templates. It's just trying to tell me in case I want to change the template I'm using now. You can see amazing and nice looking templates. Really, these are nice, right? So it's telling me if I need any template. So it means that if you have a plain page and you click that plus button, you can still click or take a template from here. And I'm telling you, you can still click this search button or search bar rather and type in the type of template you want it to bring to you. You can click these three lines to filter. By filter, it means are you looking for a template that has a particular color? If I pick this orange now and say apply filter, it's going to bring a whole lot of okay, so let's just say this is what I'm clicking. Can you see now that it's bringing templates with that color filter that I've picked? That's just by the way. So these are filters, and the to if you have a particular style in mind that you think you want. All right, so the template goes there. You can search and search for a lot of things that you want to see. So then the next thing you see here after design is elements. At this down bar, please look down. You're going to see some bar here, design elements. So on the element part, what is element? Your shapes are here and a whole lot of things. Your stickers are here. You can see stickers, nice animated stickers. I'm telling you, you can use animated stickers like that, and they're going to show on your designs just like that. So you can see a lot of things. These are things that I've recently used. These are elements. Okay, you just need just want to put something different on your designs. You can see that graphics, stickers. You can see a lot of things. Charts. You are doing maybe a table. You can see table. You can see frames. You can see grids, and a lot more and a lot more. You can keep going and keep going. That's why I said the best thing you do is come here and explore. So these are elements. You're looking for a shape, just come here and type. I'm looking for a square shape. I'm looking for oval shape. Let me type oval here. So you just type in. All you need to do is have an idea of what you are looking for. Have an idea here. Can you see now? It brings in different groups to me the things that have oval shapes, frames that have oval shapes, shapes that have oval shape. You can see these ones even have borders and all of that, oval shaped videos and all of that. So it brings them out for me. Can you see that? So these are things that you can have access to. A lot of other things, an element, maybe you want to say I'm looking for a dog. You're looking for a dog, but you don't want the image, or probably don't want the image of a dog. You just want it to look like something like that. So these are photos, but if you want those, they are graphics. This is them. These are things that you have. You can see videos and all of that. So you can choose them. You can say, okay, just graphics that you want. You can say it's videos. Once you type them in, that is what it's going to bring for you. So elements are a number of things. Your shapes, this is where you find them. If you want line, and you can also filter them. You always see that. Sorry, I'm going to type line. So if I want line, if I want glowing line, can you see it already came? That's the line there. I think I mistakenly clicked it. So you can see, if I want to say I want YouTube live, let's just say some, just type in whatever is coming to your head. Please just type it. I tell people that type it. Once you have an idea of what you're looking for, type it in, so you can see the number of things that has brought up for you. These are icons. That's what I'm telling you. You don't need to go elsewhere to start this. These are high quality images, but caveat, you might not have access to all of them if you don't have the Canva Pro, but you still have access to some. Believe me, to some that are still very good. So those are elements, right? The next thing is the gallery. The gallery, like the word gallery, is your phone images, the images on your phone. So like I said the other time, for example, if I want my image on my flyer, I cannot get it from the resources on Canva. I need to take it in from my gallery or like that, right? So that's what your gallery is for. For uploads, what this mean is, for example, maybe I frequently design using my picture or a particular logo or something and something and something like that. Maybe I frequently do that. I don't need to start going to my gallery every single upload those files to Canva. So it means that at any time I need those files, all I need to come to is my upload. I'm going to see them here. The logo, I can upload it here and pick it up here. So that's what you do. So you click on images and you click on upload files. If it's image you want to bring, it will take you to your phone file. Sorry, let me go back. So if it's video you want to upload, just click upload file. If it's audio you want to upload, do all of that. You can see you can even import audio. Amazing. So the next is the text. Quickly, I think I'm running this through this quickly as much as I can. So you can see text. If you want to add text to be like this, just click on this and then it's going to show in your canvas, and then you are going to edit it to your tastes. You can see that. So that's just by the way. Let me move quickly. You can also see other things. If you click on this, it's going to appear the same way this is appearing, and you can always edit it to whatever you want. You don't have to write feeling cute. Anything and everything on Canva is editable. If it's not a picture, it's editable. So this now I can click edit and type in my own words into it. So that's just that for text. Let me see if there's any other thing I want to show you there. Draw. There are things you want to draw. If you have an app, you can see there are things you want to paint if you're a painter. And these are photos, right? So you want a texture, you want a photo of, you can see this is the photo of a room. You want a texture, maybe I want a black, rocky. Just type in what you're looking at. Black rocky texture. And let's see what it brings to us. So you don't need to go elsewhere looking for these things here. And then can you see the things it brings? It has that rocky feel with it, and it brings them in black. So whatever you're typing, it brings them right there to you. If you want charts, so that's that about it. So there are a lot of things that you've not seen. Right there are a lot of things that you've not seen that I'm showing you there. So quickly, let me show you the principles of design. I'm going to talk about it briefly, and things that you just need for this class. Talk about them like briefly. So this is the design that we brought, right? This is the way it looks. So I was saying that there is a reason why this design looks like this. There's a reason why this person made this design like this. And then it looks cool. Do you like this design, guys? Is it nice? Does it look simple? Does it look fine?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to talk to you about on those principles I might not delve so deep into them right now. The first thing I'm going to talk about, I really hope somebody is noting these things down because there's a number of information I'm trying to like con- put together, right? I'm trying to put them together. So you might just want to note them and trap those knowledge down. The first thing I will talk about is the contrast. Contrast is very important in design. You need to understand that graphic design is visual. It's visual. People want to see it. And graphic design is a communication tool. Don't just feel I can make any design and put it out there. No, you can't. It's visual. You're trying to communicate something to someone. And in communication, you need to know it's a two-way thing. One person sends out the information, the next person receives it. That is when communication has happened. So as a graphic designer, you're the one sending out the information. If the other person who is seeing your design maybe on Instagram or WhatsApp, you have not communicated. A graphic designer is a communicator. So you need to be able to, you are designing for an event, you're designing for your brand, you're designing for a client, your design must be properly communicating. That's why you need to understand why you're designing what you're designing. So trying to communicate to people. So contrast is one of the things that helps when people are visualizing your design. Okay? Sorry. Sorry, I need to take water. Sorry, I needed to take water. Okay, so contrast is one thing that helps you to visualize your design. And what does it mean? Contrast applies in a number of ways. It applies to color, it applies to text. Can you hear me, please?
Yes,
Yes.
you're audible, man.
Yes. Yes, we can hear
For example,
you.
yeah, thank you.
Yes,
So
I
for
can hear you.
Yes, I can
thank
hear
you.
you.
You can see this background. It belongs to the family of white. It's not white. It belongs to the family of whites like cream. And then there is something coming over it that is navy blue color. The contrast is high, and that's why you can see the word modern on this modern. And then I change the color and I make the color something like this. This thing has a color, but can you see it? Can you see that modern?
You have removed
More
it.
visible.
No, no,
You have removed it.
it's
I
still
didn't remove
there. It's still there, but the
It's
color
still
you
there.
used.
Green.
so I,
That's like a teal green or something.
yeah. So I love the fact that
Okay, it's true. It's the color.
so you see now somebody said you removed it. That's the same way someone that was see such a design will feel there's nothing there. So as a designer, you need to understand that contrast is important. Contrast you having two things in very different that you can differently see, oh, this person's character is in contrast with this. You are very different. So that is what comes also with design. If I use this color now, you see people can see though it's brown color, people can see because the contrast is high in comparison to the cream color. So that's a way to contrast whatever you're trying to do. That's contrast for you. Contrast I told you in shape and in text, but I'm going to just explain the text type. So you can see every other thing that comes on top of this design goes in contrast with the background. Don't design with a red background and you are still using the same tints
Okay.
of red on the design. It is not okay, please. I've seen people design this kind of thing, is why I'm saying it, and I'm like, no, no, no. If you're in my mentorship group, is no, I don't. You can't do this. You can't do that, please. It's a crime to people that are going to visualize or see that design. So you can see every other thing comes onto. You can see this wardrobe. It's coming in that color too, and you can see it. It's in contrast. The reason why you can see this wardrobe very well is in contrast with the wardrobe. It makes it look great. It makes it look nice and very visually appealing. That's number one principle. I'm trying. That is still a long thing, right? But I'm just saying the basic things you can just hold and design with. The next thing I'm going to talk about is alignment. Please, alignment is important. You see people design and then the design, you just know this design is not hit, and you're wondering what is up with that design. Sometimes it is the alignment. You need alignment in your designs. Your design needs to be properly aligned. There are four types of alignment, right? Let me say three majorly, but there are four. The three for this last. You have the left alignment, you have the right alignment, and you have the center alignment. So you need to understand what kind of alignment you want to use. So what do I mean by center alignment? I don't know if I should get another design, if this describes it well. And okay, so you can see hem ended somewhere around there, and you can see F, even though the F is stylish, it's still ending on the same line. Let me click these two together. Let me select it. You can see the purple line ended in the same place? That is the left line. The reason it is left is they both are aligned on the left side. Either the he and the hen does not align together, it's not the problem. Either this R for the color and the he for the furniture does not stay in the same line, it doesn't matter. As far as they have landed on the same line on the left hand side, it has maintained the left alignment, and it will just be visually okay naturally, because your eyes just wants to naturally arrange some things. A friend of mine was working on his project, and then he just started saying, I don't know, this table looks, I don't know, but something is just wrong. And I told him, okay. He was like, okay, yeah, this is what I'm looking for. So sometimes you don't know, you just like something is off here. This thing just looks uncoordinated. So, and then when you give it an alignment, you know, because you don't want it scattered all abroad. So you can see all of them, all of the text here have maintained an alignment. You can see this shape is on that same line. This is on that same line. This WW is on that same line. So on this thing, it has maintained the left alignment. And please, don't make your text too close. You will see some people when they are designing, this is where their text will be. I don't know, maybe you want to remove it from the design. Please don't do that, right? Just shift it away from the edge. If it's a picture like this or something that you want, that you can use like that, make it too close to the edge. But for text, please, either on top or beneath or by the side, don't make it too close to the edge. If you have the opportunity of getting into the mentorship group that I said I will open tomorrow, please, these are the little corrections I would not like to start, start say, oh, shift your, please, these are basic things. All right, so things like this, once you are designing, note them. Don't move your text too close to the edge. These are things I would not love to start going over. So in when I see that you design, and then I can see that, okay, you've taken note of these things, the next thing I will do is tell you how you can scale and make better design, so that I won't be going back on things we've learned already. That's the second, not this thing. I'm going to ask questions, though. Maybe somebody's going to win something today, I don't know. So that's the second thing. And the third thing I'm going to talk about is balance. Balance. So right now I need you to explore your imagination. Imagine that you have a scale, and then you have something on that scale, maybe a long plank of wood on that scale, and one side is moving up, another side is moving. You know how scale can be, and then it's trying to balance. Put like 3 stones on one edge and you put 1 stone on one edge. It's not going to be balanced, right? One side is going to be heavier than the other. In design, you want to maintain balance. You want to put 3 stones on this left side and put 3 stones on the right side, so that they can maintain balance. But one thing we design here is sometimes you can put 1 stone on the right and 3 stones on the left, but then it's still okay. So what is the thought behind that? It just means that that 1 stone must carry as much weight as those 3 stones. Please, are you getting me?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, clearly.
Balance. So either you are putting 4 stones somewhere, 1 stone, another place. What we need is that the weight must be equivalent or must come to equilibrium, and so that can maintain balance. How does this even apply to your design? So how it applies is when you're using your shapes and your tools and your elements, your pictures, your text, what else? Colors and everything on your design, you must put this in mind that your design must be balanced. So right here, we have a wardrobe here, and not just a wardrobe, there are other things in the picture, and it's sitting inside a circle. This thing here and this other one seems to carry the same weight, So now you can now see that the image is here and all the text that we want to write, the majority of the text are on this side. Modern furniture available, order now, and all of that are on this side, which then is carrying as much weight, because you can see how it is spaced out. Is visually carrying as much weight as this image that you have found here. So the modern furniture, whatever, the bigness of the modern WW and everything has come in sync with each other, that this, for example, if this is reduced to this design is not balanced. It is not, because the weight of all this text on this side looks heavier than the size of this. So that is the thing you have to consider when you're trying to make your design such that your design reach a place of balance and it can sit right. I'm going to open some other designs and you're going to see that the entire design you're going to see here, or you see a professional make, is going to go with all these principles. I'm telling you, it's going to go with them. Of course, you're exploring your creativity, but it's going to go with them. So that is balance. You need to maintain balance when you are designing. So sometimes you're trying to maintain a balance between your image, which can be your own image, and the text. And sometimes you're trying to maintain balance between the shapes, things like this. Sometimes, designers, it's not because if you don't put this shape, this design will not look good, right? But sometimes you're trying to complement something, you can see the design still looks great, but sometimes you're trying to complement certain things, and sometimes you're trying to reach a place of balance. Now it looks like is more closed in because of these things that were put there. You can see these things that were put there. So is that the third or the fourth? I've mentioned contrast, alignment, and balance, right? Is that all I've mentioned? All right.
Yes.
So I'm going to mention one more quickly. It's still more than that. I'm going to mention one more quickly, and that is
You
repetition.
mentioned 4.
4 already, right? Okay, I already mentioned contrast, alignment, balance, and what? What did I mention?
Visual appeal.
It's only 3. It's only 3, man. Just 3.
Okay. I thought visual appeal part of it, for it to be appealing to the eye. So
No, it's not part of it. No.
Okay, no, it's not. All right, so I'm going to mention repetition. So in this design, one of the things that makes it look super, super juicy and nice is repetition. What do I mean by repetition? Repetition of shape, repetition of color is one of the things. Repetition of shape, repetition of color, repetition of fonts. These are things that make your design look amazing. So what color was repeated here? You can see that what color was repeated here? Can someone tell me what color is repeated in this design?
Gray.
Blue, right?
Gray.
Green, okay. Navy blue, green, nice. So you can see that there are about green colors in that flower, as infinitesimal or as small or as inconsequential as they might look. When you attach them or kind of use them or repeat them on your design, there's a way they make your design come out and pop. But the major color that was even repeated here is the navy blue color. Navy blue color, right? So because of this repetition, it was repeated in this shape. It's still the same color here, but you can see transparency was given to it. That's creativity. It does not mean they could not use this same color, But the fact that this one was the tint was reduced and transparency still makes the design nice. This same color, you can see this color that there was repeated here and also repeated in this round shape. Can you see? And you can see this color was repeated here, here, was repeated here, and also it's inside that picture. Also repeated in this. And you want to take note of, you can see this color repeated and repeated. Repetition is important. Don't be that person that uses about 50 colors in a time. I know you have access colors on this platform. Don't try to use all of your colors or use all of your colors in the design. Except that you're designing for kids, and even if you're designing for kids, you still should not use up 50 colors. That's a joke. You don't want to do that. But of course, when you're designing for kids, that could be colorful. There could be exceptions. Even to all the rules that we have, there are usually some exceptions. But they are still within the confines of these principles that I'm sharing with you. So then, these things are important. Repeat them. Can you see this thing was just this green is just showing here, this shade of green is just showing here, but somehow your eye can unconsciously pick it to bring the design together. That's why somebody was able to there's a repetition, there's a shade of green, there's a shade of green on the flower,
Hello,
and then
Papa.
someone trying to do something. All right, that's not for me. So yeah, that's like major things I've just shown you right now, shown you alignment, repetition. So let me just say some more things. And the font, the typography, we will not be able to go into typography. It's a number of things. Of course, it's a knowledge that you should know, like very key. Color psychology, these are things you should also know. But with all these little things I'm explaining to you, you'll be able to do like nice designs, believe me. So then the fonts that you use are important. You can see this modern and this 50% off, they are same font. This font is the same as the font for available color. Don't try using thousands of fonts on your design. I see people doing that. Like, well, I see people doing that. People in the mentorship, I need people that I can follow closely with, tell them, okay, this, change this, do that, review, criticize, applaud, and all of that too. Because these things are things you need to get better on over time. You need to get better on them. Learn. I use single fonts for my design. You will not know the single fonts, and they will come out really nice. We have things called family of fonts. You can have the same font that have the condensed part form. It has another one has the robust. Futura is an example of font that has a lot. Futura has a lot of family. Futura has a lot. So sometimes you are designing with just Futura and it looks as if you have designed with more than one font. So those are things you want to explore. Less is more. Oh this, oh this. My boss used to tell me one time like that. Less is more. The lesser you like make your design, I mean not less in the sense of quality, but the lesser the things you use, the lesser the font you use. Sometimes you just one or two font depending on the kind of design you're making, right? There are some event flyers that you might want to make and you might want to use a different font from the team. Things like that happen. But for major design, you might just want to use something simple. Use the different families, just be creative with them. Sometimes it's just color. And you're using just one. This design now, the major color in it is navy blue, and then they use it in different form. You can see the tint reduced here. It was deep here. It was deep here, and there's in this navy blue cupboard, you still see there's another blue that lines up the wardrobe that is still blue but deeper than that one. So these are ways you want to use even the same thing and you use them in amazing ways. Different. I think I made a design recently. Let me see if I can see it here and show you guys. I decided to use one or two color for it. Let's see if sometimes you just want to do that. Just let me see if I can see it. If I don't see, we're going to move on quickly. Mm, okay. So this design, it can't even show it to me right now. Do I add it? Let me just add and show you guys. But it wouldn't come out like entirely. Oh, sorry. That's not my intention. So you won't even be able to see it well. You won't be able to see it well. Yeah. Okay. So this design has just two colors majorly, and most of them were repeated, like you can see it here. Most of them were repeated. So this font that I use for click the link around this post, that is the same font I used to list out the things that I use for my name. Is the same font. So many times, all you just need to do is, I don't know if you can even see it well. I really think you can. Let me just delete it, whatever. So that's just to show you that you can actually, it's just about being creative about it. It's about knowing, okay, what do I want to do? How do I want to do it? And all of that. So that being said, you will notice that these principles, if you come back to Canva, check out the design that you can see, you are going to see these principles play out. That's to tell you that it's a globally standard principle, like globally applicable. Let me and okay, maybe I go back home, you know, go back to show you. If you see all that design, so go through designs. I tell my guys, look at designs, look at good designs, consume good design. You can make designs, the better you can make designs, because the more you look at good designs, and don't just look at good design, pay attention to these principles that I've talked to you about. If not, you're going to improve. Pay attention to them. You will see them apply to any kind of design. And I'm telling you, this thing does not apply to just any kind of design. A friend of mine was going to design a CV. This same alignments that I applied to you, what I when she created it, was all over the place, dressing her house was not okay. And it was just the principle of alignment that I applied to the CV. You know where that, and the design came out beautiful. CV does not have a lot of designs, but yet if you don't do it properly, it will still not give you the result you're looking for. So come back to Canva itself, look at designs. If I click on any design, I'm still going to show you all the principles that I just mentioned here to you, like plainly. I'm still going to be able to do that and show them to you. I'll show you balance, show you repetition, show you, because these are ways to make good designs. That's why I told you that one of the like biggest thing I'm doing for you is telling you about these principles. So don't just jump on Canva wants you to make designs. Once you want to make any design, put these things at the back. Is back okay? Maybe at the front of your mind so that you can design with them. Okay. All right. So maybe I don't know if I want to do that right now. Show you how to and design with it, because do I do that now? I'll go straight. I think I have. Okay. Maybe once I'm designing, you're going to see that. So let's us get design. I want to show you one how to make Instagram highlights. You probably have an Instagram page too, and you want some highlights there, and you want it to. I don't know if you know what, if you know what I mean by highlights. Can you tell me? Do you know what I mean by highlights? Please type. Let me even know in case. Type and let me see. You know, it makes your Instagram page look neat. Are people typing? Please type and let me know. Do you know about? Oh, someone doesn't have an idea. Okay, so give me a few minutes. Let me quickly show you what an highlight looks like. Um,
I can't hear you.
You're muted, man. Like you're muted. We cannot hear now.
We can't hear what you are saying. You seem to have been muted. We can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Please write. Type instead. Type.
From
Okay.
the onset of the class, I was not hearing you, ma. Please, I don't mind it.
We can't hear. I can't hear you.
Type instead of talking, please.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I can hear you also from the onset of the class.
Can't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me? I believe
You
it's
were
good now.
we were not hearing you for some time. We just started hearing you now.
All right, so I just started speaking too. All right, so I just want to show you what an highlight looks like. Like people use it, so if you've not been using it, you might want to start. So this is an example of an highlight. Sometimes you have a brand, you can see the brand logo here. There is a pink color, and they chose that color to make an highlight. So you create this type of things and then insert them into your highlights. I'm not here to teach social media management, but then you use them when people enter into your page. It just gives them this, it gives your profile this
Okay.
feel actually. And then it means that if I click this LinkedIn page highlights, I'm going to meet the link there or the Twitter and all of that. Just an example too. Here is another example. These people use the name. I mean, they use the highlight to write the name of the brand. This is another one you can see. This person picked dollar colors. Take this. And you can see this other person too. Picked all over. You can see that she uses those color on her page. All right. So now you get that, right? So that's what I want to show you how to make. Like people make it. It means that you can even make it for social media managers who are managing people's accounts. And you can even make it for yourself, and you can make it directly for brands or your business. So I'm going to show you how to do that on Canva. These are one of out of the 7 designs that I want to show you how to be able to make real quick.
Class in learning.
Are you talking to me? I guess not. So once you get here, the best thing that you might want to type that is related to that is what? Instagram highlight. That's why I told you, if you're looking for something you feel like, oh, this thing might not be on Canva, just type it first and see if it's going to be there. Can you see Instagram story highlight covers? Instagram highlights. Purple Instagram story highlight cover, whatever. Just pick one of them. Just pick to see templates that you can use. Let's allow that to load up now. And if you have if you have the color of the brand you are looking for, just use your filter so that it brings that color for you, but not necessarily. It doesn't have to bring that color for you. You can always do justice yourself and pick the color you want later. But if you think, oh, I want to see the ones in that color, so you can see now that you have different, can you see? Different styles here. Amazing ones, amazing ones. You can see this. You see this, nice. So you can just change the color. These are things that people don't need to know if you made it in a tinkle of an eye, you made it in an hour, you made it in 10 hours. You just do something really nice and get before it. So depending on what the person wants to make, you can see there are signs here. These are things you can edit. So don't fix your head on, I must choose a template that looks exactly like what I'm looking for. No, you can always pick something really different. You can see this one is text, highlights. So let me just pick on one. Let's see. You can pick this. I would have loved to pick this. Which should I go for? Let's see. That allow you to load into a Canva. So you're ready. Before you are doing this, you already have in mind what you want to do. You already have in mind the brand colors for your business or for the client's business. So if they're using purple, maybe purple and yellow, you want to make their light in that color for them. That's what makes it look nice actually. You don't want the person that started posting in a particular color and you're making something else. Sorry, I guess that's a network problem. Stop. All right. So from here, from this page, if you look around this page, look at where we have the plus button, and then you look at the right hand side, you can see something that is written there, 10. What does that mean? It means on this file, we have 10 pages. We have 10 pages. So how do you see the 10 pages? Click on it. Let it load up so you can see. So this is the first page that shows you this is the entire thing that is there. And this other places picks it one up, because yes, you need to pick it one after the other to make that design. In case you want to change the icon inside of it, you want to change the color, you want to change the background color. So you can see all of those things are now in different places, which is nice, right? So you can start to delete this first page if you don't need it. So I can start to click on page 4. If I want this page 4 to fill up the canvas, I'll click on page 4 and click this cancel button that you can see at my left hand side here. I hope you can see these things I'm pointing at. Hey guys, can you even hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to click the cancel. So if I click the cancel button, that page that I just you can see to come up. But nonetheless, you don't have to click that before you access. You can just swipe to the right or to the left to reach whichever page you're looking for. So for example, now maybe we're using this for a brand using the purple and the yellow color, and we want to make the background purple. And you can see we have suggested color. You see, Canva just added this gradient to their. I told you I'm going to be showing you some new things. This gradient were just added to Canva. Evolve over time. I really do recommend it to people. I don't have to go there. So let's say we have somebody using purple. I don't like this purple. So in case I don't find the color I'm looking for here, where do you go? You want to go here, click the plus button here. You have all the colors that you need. Yeah, so let's say it's this purple. So you can see you can click, just click and pin it down. That's what I can say. Don't just click and lift your hand. Click and pin it down, then start moving it around. So if you want the color around where you have red, just come to where you have spectrum of color down here, move it. You can see that it has gone to red. Move it to where you want. For me, I want it on this purple pattern here. From there, you can now start moving around the many shades of purple that you have. Nice, right? So I can decide that this icon too, I want to make this icon purple. You can see, you can decide to make it purple. I can decide to make it another color. Can you see that? So I'm just going to make it purple. Great. So I've told you already that everything on Canva is editable. So if you feel like you want to edit all these ones, you can see I can lift out every single thing that is there. This white, I can lift it out, change the color. This one, I can lift it. You can see this glow effect. I can remove it. And if you click this arrow, this back arrow, it's going to undo what I'm doing. So depending on what you want. So if you want to also change this icon, maybe the icon you want to use is love. Just click on this and go to elements. I've shown you all of these things before. I'm going to put love icon, or what do I say? Love icon. Then I'm going to search for it. Let's see what gives to what you want is not what is on the template that you have used. That's not a problem. Can you see? Can you see? Nice one. So I can decide that, oh, this is the one I want to use. All I need to do is, all I need to do is delete this one, put this one there, change the color. Nobody would know that, oh yeah. Can you see? And I used to say this, especially when you use a template, you don't have to use it exactly the same way, right? Because funny enough, is someone else somewhere might be using the exact template. So you might not want to use it the exact way you have found it here. So just tweak things here and there, all of that. Tweak things here and there. So I can decide to remove this from it and have this, which is still beautiful. I can decide to expand and increase this. I can decide to make this one here also have, let's just maintain the white, right? If I want to change the border color, you can see border color here. Border. The outline color. So that someone else might know that I have used the same template. That's why you have to make it I see more beautiful than what is here. So I said color for yellow, right? Yellow and I'm removing the glow, yes, and then I'm changing the border color. So you remember repetition. These principles, don't eat with them all. So in all of you can see there's repetition. This border line is carrying the same color as the background and as the icon. This border color is carrying the same color as the background and as the icon. Depending on the things you want to do and the things you want to repeat, those are things that you should take note of. You can always delete this one. You can't upload this, something like this on Instagram. So you have 10 pages, just go around and start repeating the same thing. But one other thing that you might want to do if you don't want to stress yourself out is that, for example, now you want 10 pages and you don't want to start changing, removing the glow and all of that. What can you do? I'm going to show you now. I'm going to click on that place where I saw 10 pages, right? That's where I clicked on. So I'm going to, since it is this purple and this yellow that I want to use for the entire design, what do I need to do? You can take note of the icons, but since I might not even need the icons, what do I do? So I can just click on this, click. Once you click it down, you long press it, you can see that now it's clicked. And then click, once you long press one like this, just go to, is that? I need to select multiple. All right, so now that you've clicked select, you can see where I click select, it has selected one. So I can select more than one and go all the way down and decide to delete them. So if I scroll here, I'm going to see delete. So now I'm going to click this, don't press it, click select. Okay, that's selected. Make sure it's writing select one. Click the next one and now duplicate. You can see duplicate with 2 brackets. it means I want it to duplicate these two for me. So when I click duplicate, it duplicates this. Click duplicate. Have purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, depending on the number that I want. So now all I need to do is come to number 4. I will deselect it. Once you click that select again, going to click on number 4, click on this cancel button, and then adjust the icon that is there or change the icon. All I need to do is now start changing icon. Which other icon can we use? Money bag icon. Sorry. Money bag icon. Just search for whatever you want to. I'm just describing. Are you guys with me? Are you understanding what I'm saying?
I'm with you, ma.
Money bag icon. So let's assume if I had to use something that has a few color like this, right? Then click on it, edit it to your taste, remove the one you don't want. And then of course, can you see that as I'm moving this in, there are lines. These lines help you to put your design into perspective and alignment. So now that I'm here, I can see that here I am at the asymmetric order. Here I'm at the middle when I'm coming from the top and the down. When I move here, I can see that I am right at the center of the design, because you can see the there is a 4 cardinal point meeting at the center. That's the origin here. So I can draw the design and know that yes, I am in place. So it's not that you will design it and by the time we are seeing it, this is where we are seeing it, and then the design is not coordinated. So use those grid lines to move your design. So yeah, so from there you already have something beautiful for yourself or for your, so you already have something beautiful. I'm deleting this page and this one too. So I'll delete the 3. And now I have just 6 pages. So now you can see the love, the camera icon, the money bag, and all of that, depending on how many numbers. So if you want the highlight to just be 6, you can create 6. If you want 3 colors, if you just one color, make it one color. And then from there, what you do next is you want to save it. So of course you save it as images. So once you click this down button, this arrow pointing down, it downloads your images directly for you. I don't want to do that. Once you do that, you will see it to save, and then it will save into your gallery. From there, just go to your Instagram, and then okay, let me add this in case you've not heard about it. So upload these things to your stories on Instagram. Once you upload to your story, Instagram will ask you, do you want to use it as an highlight? So from there, you can then use it as your highlight. That's in case you've not been doing that before. But if you are just designing for a client, you don't even need to know that. Please, so far, have you gotten any value? We are like down on time. Let me know in the comments. Let me know, just type, have you gotten value so far? Did you understand what you said? And do you have a question? I'm expecting. Do you get value? Do you understand? I need to take some water, so please type.
I have a question.
Please, all right, go ahead or type it, whichever one you want to do quickly.
Yeah, the other time you brought from your gallery a simple work but beautiful.
I
10
can't hear you.
days 10 days challenge. The example you gave us of a simple design from your gallery.
Yeah.
So I mean, the fonts. I've been looking for the fonts on Canva. I couldn't find. I've been on it for the past 2 days now. I couldn't find it. Is it customized?
No, it's not. It's not. I got the font from Canva. So that's right.
Can I have the name later?
Yeah, you can just drop the message on the group.
Okay. Thank you, man. Yes.
All right. That's all the question we have, right? All right. Thank
I
you.
wanted
Thank
to
you,
ask. Yes.
everybody. So quickly, I said I'm going to show you 7 things. Of course, we are not going to look at all the 7 today. We're going to be looking at other things. Another thing I've shown you tonight is how to use done for you templates, right? Take note of all these things that I've told you. Okay, so quickly, I think there are 2 more things I'm sure. I really hope I can do that within this space of time. So I'll be left with 4 and some other things, like those 4 that I want to take you tomorrow. They are super interesting stuffs. But I know we are saturated today. Or do you want us to stop here? Let me know. Should we go? Or do you want us to stop here? I need to know. I need to know if you are tired or hey, that means Olubumi or do so. You've not been designing before, right? But I thought that. Was there anything that was not clear to you? Olubumi, is there anything that is not clear to you?
Yeah, it was when you were picking taking the last part, the last session, where you were picking those elements and then duplicating it and all of those things. Those were the part that were not really clear. But
Where
I know, yes.
I was asking that question, so you didn't ask me. So quickly, let me show you what I did. I came to this place where I have 6, right? And I
Okay.
clicked on it. So it brings out all the pages that I have in this file for me. So any
Okay.
page that I want to delete or duplicate, all I need to do is click on it. So if I click on number 1, you can see options there: delete, duplicate, blah 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 blah, right? But I
Okay.
want to do more than one. All I need to do is select more than one. So once I click on one, I will go here and click select so that it will know that I want to select more than one. When I click
Okay.
select, now I can select number 2, select number 3, select whichever one. So the number of what I have selected is what is going to respond to my command. So now I selected
Okay.
number 1 and 3. Once I click delete, it will delete the 3. If I click duplicate,
Okay.
it will duplicate the 3. So now if I click duplicate, see what happens. Can you see the 3 has been duplicated? That 3
Yes.
that I chose has been duplicated. So
Okay.
I can undo it if I don't want that to happen again. So that was what I did. And once you are done with it, you just click the select again. So it removes that. And right, you just go back, click this minus this cross button to go back to the full page. Is it clear?
Okay. It's clearer. It's clearer. Thank you.
All right. Who else has question? It has to be clear because that's why we are here. Who else has question or we're going to proceed? I was asking who else? Who else
Please,
needs
question. It's not a
or let's
question, though.
okay.
Please, I missed the first one. Just tell me all it's about. Or it means, please, please.
I can't hear you.
Hello, please. I think you said you've already teach us one before. You taught us one before this highlight. Before taking us on this highlight.
They have taken these ones. I said I have shown you how to use done for you. That was
What's the name, please? I can't hear you.
I said I have shown you how to use done for you template. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah. Okay. Don't worry.
Yes.
Thank you.
You see that I see for Instagram at night. I saw examples done for you already. All I did was to edit my team. That's what I
Oh, okay. Thank you, ma. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
sorry, I'd like to say this again. I think since the video is on record, we can always make a recap at any time, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So we can listen over even when the class ends, so that it's going to be easy for us. Thank you.
All right. So the next thing I want to show you now is, though I don't like doing that most times, I don't like releasing recorded versions because some people who do not attend the class, like most time, rely on that. And I prefer that people are in the class and they can ask me questions. But sometimes, for the sake of people that were here, and sometimes you can't just capture things at a go. So I might just release it for a period of time and let people access it. So next time I want to quickly show you is how to create social media banners. I believe that everybody use social media here. That's why I'm using these things as major examples. Social media banners, Facebook banners, LinkedIn banners. So I'm going to use one as example. With that, you can always do another. So let me use I don't know, maybe people use okay, let me determine which one I'll use. If you use LinkedIn more frequently, type LinkedIn. If you use Facebook more frequently, type Facebook. So I know which one to pick and use as an example. If you use LinkedIn, type LinkedIn. If you use Facebook more, you might be using the two, but if you use one more, type it. Facebook, LinkedIn, Facebook, LinkedIn. Let's vote fast. Okay, to Facebook already. To Facebook already. To Facebook already. Who else? Who else is there? Oh, we have three. Oh, okay. We have three Facebook already. So quickly, let's go to home page. And the one I want to search for now is Facebook banner. You need a Facebook banner. People get to your page and they want to ascertain. Might have a business page. They want to ascertain what you're doing, or your profile on your social media is like your landing page. People need to see things that make them believe that you are real, you're not a scammer, or you're somebody they can, trust. So these are things. So I type Facebook banner here. Today we're going to search for it. Okay, so you can see them templates. Don't think it's only by template we can design. No, I'm just still showing you these ones, right? So you can see different ones. So you can pick whichever one looks closer to what you want to do. Is your page maybe a consultation page? You just need people to know who you are, or maybe you're selling food and you want people to see that probably you sell food and you want them to feel like eating immediately. Um, whichever one. So just click the one that looks closer to what you're looking for. Like I told you, on Canva, everything is editable. So you just edit to your taste. With what I've shown you before, you'll be able to do these things. Okay. So this will fit in once you are done and you save it. This will fit in into your Facebook banner. I hope you know where the banner is on your page. You have a place where you're going to put your picture, and then there's a bigger place where you put your banner. Don't just design any type of graphic design. That graphic design that I brought in the other time that I made, I can't use that for banner. It will not fit in. So then So you can see here you have an image, you have colors here, you have things with the name of your company and all of that. So these are things you want to create depending on what you want to create. So let's just assume maybe a client needs this and their brand color is green and yellow, maybe. So I prefer to use this to make this green, to make the majority of the color green. So like I said, move through the spectrum. Once you click it, don't just click and lift your hand. Long press it and then move ahead, and then you can see nice colors right there. All right, so I'm going to green. So right here you've got in here, so you have the family of green here. Family of green. I think I'm okay with this Nigerian green. All right, so I'm going to ask a question now. Very good, very good. I'm going to ask a question and see if you have really been following me. Oh, okay, outline, sorry. That's the outline, so I'm going to choose this color too. Good. You can see that because I chose the same color, it feels as if they are together. All right, so now, all right, let me change this first to yellow. This one. Click anything you feel you should be able to click there. It will click. Good. All right, so we have this now. This digital marketing agency that is typed on it, would you advise me as a graphic designer to leave it like this? Somebody should tell you, advise me to leave it like this.
No, it's an offense under contrast.
Contrast. Thank you.
It's an offense under contrast.
So thank you. It's not as though I cannot see it, but when you're talking about, don't give people a headache of squeezing their eyes trying to see what you wrote. It's social media. People don't even have patience and all of that. So you want to give them something that once they see it under 2 seconds, somehow they can remember what they saw. So this is navy blue on deep green color. No, the contrast is low. It is not as though I can't see, like I said, but the contrast is low. So you want to do something better. Find a better color that will well contrast with this, which could be yellow. For me, I could make it white because the inner part of this color is white. I could make it white. That's enough repetition there. You can see that the things I'm saying is the same things I've explained to you. So I can decide to use this. This is a deeper tint of white. I can decide to use this too. You can see. And this other one that they wrote down here, what was it? Can decide to also change, sorry, set font size. Color. All right, so there's one principle that I didn't mention. Let me just decide to mention it now. It's called hierarchy. Hierarchy is important in design. In every kingdom, there's always an hierarchy. Understand the place of hierarchy in your designs. What is most important should be what is most seen on your design. So for example, www.reallyGreatSite.com is not the most important thing on this design, and that's why you can see it is small. Digital marketing agency is the most important thing. It is big. The font size is bigger than every other thing. Increase your business quickly with us. Assuming that this increase your business with us now, I click on it and I went to font size. I clicked on font size and I increased it, and it's now like this. This design doesn't make any sense. This is not, why should you be distracting me with increase your business quickly with us? That's not the most important thing. So you see there is something called hierarchy, and most times the way you display hierarchy is by size. Size of your logo, of course, is important, but it's not the most important information on your design. It should not be the thing that is calling my attention. If I show you other designs, you're going to see, if you are going for an event, sometimes you see maybe it's a party, you will see that party, whatever, maybe it's pool party or something, that's what will be bold, so that anybody seeing the first thing they want to see is, oh, there's a party going on somewhere. The date of the party should not be the biggest thing. The venue of the party should not be the biggest thing. In hierarchy, what you want to do in design is to bring people down your design. What do I mean by that? somebody already saw that there is a party. If you are a right audience for that flyer, what you then do is, oh, there's a party, let me check the date, the venue, and the dates. That is it. So people should come and go look for those. If those information are not the most important, those information are for those who are interested in what you are communicating. So when you make the date the biggest thing, who cares about the date? So hierarchy is another thing. So you want to know what exactly is the most important thing I want people to see first. I want people to know that I'm a digital marketing agency, like my company. We are a digital marketing agency. Very good. Then the next thing I want them to know is, what do we do for them? We increase their business. It is anybody who is interested in digital marketing that should take a closer look at this design. Good. Then you change the picture. You see, once you click the picture, you click replace. Then let me just choose one picture. Let's just assume this is the person, whatever. If it's a beauty page, so once you put the picture in, if you want to adjust the picture, what you need to do is double tap it. You can see now that I double tap it, I can move the picture. You can see now I position it well. You can rotate it here. You can see, you can rotate it here. So I'll just back. I'll put it to 0 because I don't want. So you can put the number to 0. This is also a new feature that Canva just added. So you can, you see that I have to double tap it. If I don't double tap, you can reduce the size. You can reduce this, can you see? And then you put done there. For if I want to actually use this picture, I'll prefer to use this color or this flower in this design. Because I don't think I would love to use, there's so much disparity in this, but I'm just using this for example. But if I want to use this image, I would replicate this color. Canva is going to give me that color option. You're going to see now. Can you see it has given me that color option here? That's to tell you that they are even well aware that your color should come together in unity. All right, so that's just by the way. So that way you just created for yourself banner. Depending on what you want, you can always edit this. If I click on a text, right, it's going to bring all these options for me. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to explain all of these things to you so that you don't get confused with them. So once I click on a text, it's going to put out edit, and I can say digital advertising agency. You can say I just edited it to my taste. If I want to write more, I can always write more. I can edit whatever this website. I can write my website www. whatever, like that. Don't let me take time on that. So you edit it to your taste. You can see the reason why they made it like this is to make it look as if you are searching for something on your mobile. And of course, if I type my own, it might not size it, so you increase it. Very, very good. You increase it, position this thing right, you use the grid, move it, position it right there, and type what you want to type there. Let's just say this is me, right? So you can see these are nice stuff that you can do. And once you are done, just click here. It's going to save as image, and you're going to see it in your gallery. You're going to see it in your gallery. All right. So like that is going to save. Let me just cancel it and not take time. Is this also clear? You can change the background. I mean, practically almost anything. Maybe you want to change the background. You want another type of background, say white background, whatever type of background that you want. If you have any question regarding this, quickly ask me now. You can see I can use something like increase it, type done, you see. Nice. So yeah, question, is this very clear? This is a what Facebook banner. Once you do it, just go and upload it to your Facebook. You have people feel confident about your page. These are things you can make for yourself, for your business. Is it very clear? Does anybody have any question? Did I do anything that you're not clear about? Anyone? Okay. So we have sorry. So we have few minutes left right now, few minutes left. And in the next 10 minutes, let me quickly, I may not be able to take the third one today, I'll move it to tomorrow, but so as to maximize this time, let me quickly show you the things that you can use here on your canvas. Sometimes some people find it confusing. So if you want to type or write a text, or you are trying to edit a text, just click on the text. Either you click on the text like this, or you click the plus button and go and carry text from where I showed you. Either of the two. So click the edit button if you want to type something that design. Are you getting me? Can you hear me?
Of course, ma'am. Yes, clearly.
So edit it. That's the first option you have there. Another thing you want to do is probably you don't want this font that they have used. You want to change the font to your own. Font is the way the text is going to show. Now, best to explain that. That's the way your text is going to show. So you have different types of font. Click the font while you are still clicking on the text that you want to change. So you can see there are a lot of nice fonts here. So the name of the font they use here is Barlow Light. These are family of fonts. You can see there's Barlow Medium, Barlow Bold. I'm sure this other one here, I'm very sure it's Barlow Bold or something. Let's see. Can you see it's Barlow Black rather? Can you see they use the same font, just different families, like I mentioned the other time. But if you want to change it, you see there. I have a lot of fonts here because I'm on Pro. So in case you don't see it, don't worry. Just use, maybe you use the one. But if you really want this nice fonts, you might need to get on Canva Pro. So you see there are a lot of fonts. So if you click on this now, the font changes to what you just clicked on. Can you see that? This is nice, right? It's not nice. Nice. This is Futura Black. So, and if you know the font you are looking for, just type it here. Futura. Futura font. Just type it there. You can see it brings Futura for you and you use it. Once you click it, it will change. So that's just by the way. So the next thing is this H styles, not necessary. You can click to see just to show if you want it as an heading or something. The font size is what size do you want to increase the size? Can you see is increasing, is reducing? So these are things you can do. You can type the number if you don't want to use this one that I'm using. Type the number that you want there. The next thing is the color. You can change the color of the text. Choose that color that you want. It will all change. That's just by the way. Choose the color that you want. This format is to arrange the text. You can see this alignment. This one is just one line now, so you might not understand, but let's say what you typed. Let me just type something more here. Okay, now that we have like 3 lines, if I click this and go to format, if I click this center alignment, you can see everything has aligned to the center. If I click right, that's aligned to the right. If I click justify, that's gone back there. Another thing you can do here is bullet what you are typing. And you see, you can also number it. I'm trying to quickly show you. You can underline, italicize it, and bolding it if the option is available. Spacing, effects. You can see this effect. You might not be able to use all of these too. You don't have Canva Pro, but then you see some that you can use. You want to put shadow, put halo, all these stuffs, right? You can use that. So if you want to make it transparent, you can see when I was explaining something to you, I showed you how they use transparent effect on one of them. You can see if you want to make it transparent. If not, you leave it. There are a lot more things here. Position, maybe you want to take it to the back of, you can see that's gone to the back of that circle. You still want to move it, that's gone to the back of that green line. That's why you can see it here. So you can bring it back forward. So these are things going like that you can do. Okay, I said 10 minutes. Okay, I still have 5 minutes to show you. So now I'm clicking on a shape. Now that I'm clicking on a shape, you can see, no, clicking on a picture here. Clicking on a shape, you can see now that it has brought almost some little changes for me. Bring shape. I can change this shape. Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? You can always change and reduce it if you want to. Can see that. So I'll just go back. I'm just using these things to explain all these stuff for you. So pick the shape that you want and it changes that same thing you've edited into that same font. That same thing rather. So I'll take it back to this one. All right. You can see where I'm reducing it. Since I want to reduce the height, I come here, long press it, push it up, come here, push it down, and then if I want to move it around, I just need to long press the shape itself. Sorry. I need to long press the shape itself, long press and move it around. Can move it around and move it to where I want it to be. Like this. Okay, now. So other things you can do, you can see style, just some little things. If I want to change the border line, you'll see there. Border weight, can you see there's a border there? If the border weight is very low, you might not know, but if it's high, and all of that. So these are things that it brings. The reason it brought this up is because I am choosing a shape. So you see other things. We want to animate it. Check those things out, or use the transparency tool. Can you see that? So then the last thing I'm going to show you is for the picture. Let me just bring a picture in to explain that one, because how many minutes do I have more? I have just 4 minutes more. Lady. Let's get in a lady here. Okay. So let's say this is a lady. You can see now that the kind of things he brought for me to are quite different. I can replace it, meaning I can change the image. I can use effect. I can remove background. You can see background is for pro. All these ones, I can use this effect. I can blur out the picture. These are nice effects that make your design look great. You can see I can blur out. You can see that. You can make it blur and then duplicate the picture on it. I can remove the background. Okay, so I think that's network problem. So then you can see you can adjust. You can use filter because it's an image, because it's a picture. You can see there's things, there's brightness, contrast, all of these things. I'm trying to go over there for you. See filter here. A lot of filters depending on what you are looking at. You can see them. You can crop the image if you want to. You want to crop it into 1 by 1, or you can even crop it yourself. If you click this free form, you can choose where and where to crop it to. So, and lots more things that you want to check out, right? So, all right. So, do you guys get everything that I mentioned tonight? Did you get the knowledge that was passed across? Do you have questions? I need to type to the group.
Yes, I have a question.
All right.
Yes, my question is, can we use Canvas in creating like handbills, posters, etc.?
And build what?
Handbills, posters. Can we use
Yes.
Canvas in creating such? Okay.
Yes. I'm showing some of those things tomorrow. Yes, you
Okay.
can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any other
Okay.
person? So if you got value tonight, let me know. I need you to drop the things that you learned. Maybe you remember the principle or something that came out to you. I need to type it on the group. Let me know on the voice chat. Just type one thing out of all that we've learned tonight that came out differently for you. Maybe the principle, something that you are taking home with you. Let me know if the knowledge was passed down. So tomorrow is going to be a number of things. I'm going to be showing you some AI powered design, a whole lot of things. And tomorrow some people are going to be getting free access to mentorship class with me for free. So people are going to be going home with some things I am not really exposing. So then, but like I said, attendance in this class and maybe tomorrow too is important for some of those things. I'm going to be showing you maybe some events, some branded design, how to make those things. And if I have the time, if the time permits us, I might show you, because what I've shown you today is how to design with templates. You would not have, you cannot be doing that all the time. No, you can't. Sometimes you just want to design an idea that you have from your head. If I have the time tomorrow, I'm going to show you certain things tomorrow. But I really hope, are people typing? Instagram highlights, the principles are well taken. If our time was worth it tonight, I mean, we've used roughly 2 hours tonight. I need to know if it was worth it, if your data was worth it, my own data set was worth it, and time, because I'm actually very tired right now. I need to know if it was worth it. So type what you learned. Type what you learned. The principles that you can even remember, type them. Type them. So if you don't have the Canva app, do well. Go download it. Go download it. Go download it. People are still typing. Wow, people learn. So tonight, please, even if it's 10 minutes, download it. Out something. Even if it's just also avoid multiple fonts while designing. All right, so how can you get Canva Pro? Okay, so the thing is, there are ways to get it. The thing is, you can subscribe from Canva itself. You can subscribe from Canva itself. And that's about, I don't know if their subscription rate has changed, but it used to be about 30-something thousand for a year. But then maybe tomorrow, unless if you want to do it tonight, but day, right? You can reach out to me on WhatsApp. But tomorrow I might be giving some access to some people. All right. Facebook banner. Okay, so I really appreciate you being here tonight. It's nice doing this again with you guys, I must say.